Good morning, everyone. How you doing? Another day, another workout. We're here kind of early. It's about like quarter to 9ish. I got here about 8:30. Just did my warm up and stuff. Yeah, I only woke up like an hour or so ago, so I'm still like my brain is still like defrosting kind of. Yeah, as much as my brain is still defrosting, I feel like ready to go. Like I feel primed. And I guess maybe this is like one of the benefits to working out pretty much as soon as you wake up. But that could just be me. But we got a good workout today. What we got? We got some touch ring rows, we got archer ring push-ups, Pelican Curls, and then I'm gonna do the lying lateral raises that I talked about in my last video. I decided to move it to this day because I don't have any direct shoulder work today. So I was like, well, this is perfect. I can do it today. We're gonna aim for like 3-4 sets for each. I think maybe the first 3 movements I'll go for 4 sets, and then the last shoulder lateral raise I'll aim for 3 sets. But I'm still undecided on that. It's not like a huge decision to make. I'm just gonna see how I feel in the moment. But with that, I guess let's get started, huh? Yeah, this first set that I'm doing, I'm gonna do it banded. I'll probably, actually to be fair, even sets 2 and 3, I'll probably will use a band. But for now, I want to use 2 bands because it's the first set. I just want to kind of like prime my body, if that makes sense. All right, let's go for 12. Or let's try for 12. One. 2. 5. 6. 11. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Let's go for one more. Okay, nice. That was nice. That's a lot better than I was expecting. Especially because I do want to pull to my like waist, hip. Like I want to make sure I touch. Like they're called touch ring rows, right? So I want to make sure I do have that touch aspect. But more than that, when I do pull down to like my hip, that's when I know like I've got like a full contraction there. Because before, when I started off with this exercise, I maybe used to pull to like here, and obviously there's all this range that I'm missing out on. Yeah. I've also got bands, which does make it easier, because that was the first movement. Also the first set, I don't mind having like extra assistance. I'm gonna go down to the black band for set 2. Depending on how that goes, I'll go down to the red band for set 3, and then set 4 I'll probably just do without any assistance. That will definitely be a challenge though. Normally for this exercise I'd rest like 3 minutes minimum, 3 minutes, upwards of 3 minutes. But I feel like because I had a decent amount of assistance in that last set, I don't have to rest as long. Like I think it's only been about like a couple minutes, and I can just jump into my next set. Because I don't really fatigue myself. Although I say that, but like after resting, I can sort of feel like the blood rushing in my back. But okay, we went for 12 in the last set, sorry. I'd say let's aim for like 10 this time. Man, it's getting hot already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. 8, 9. That was hard. very quickly, very quickly, I stopped pulling full range. And it's not like the end of the world, because naturally as my strength decreases, the range of motion that I have to pull is also going to decrease as well. A bit of a shame though, because I was trying to pull to my hips, but you know what? The intention was there, and the only reason why I couldn't was because I just didn't have the strength. But my intention was there, my intensity was there as well. I got to the 4th rep and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do 10, because it felt very difficult. But I told myself I was going to do 10, so I was like, I've got no choice, you know. It was going to be hard, but what isn't going to be hard? There's no point like setting yourself a goal if you're then not going to go and meet that goal. And there's nothing wrong as well. Like if I'd said, okay, I'm going to go for 8, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's less than 10, yes, but it's still a goal that I've set for myself. The main thing isn't setting the goal, it's actually meeting that goal, right? Like I could have said, I'm going to do 20. If I said 20, I'm going to go do 20. Now, that wouldn't have been realistic. So you do have to be kind of smart about your goal setting as well. But again, the main thing is that you go and meet your goal. You set a goal, you go and meet it. Oh damn, I completely forgot that I have a notebook to write down how many sets and reps I'm doing. What was that? Set 1 I did 12 reps. Set 2 I did 10. I think on the 3rd one I'm going to go for 7. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna aim for 5. And then I'm gonna try to do partials as well, just to really push myself to failure. Okay. 1. Yeah, that last set, unfortunately, my phone stopped recording again. I think it is just getting too hot, and I hope that doesn't keep happening, because that'll be slightly annoying. But it won't be the end of the world, because I'll still be able to work out, and you know, that's what I'm here to do, work out. All right, we've got some. Oh yeah, I got to like 3 reps without assistance, and then the rest I had to do partials. I think maybe from next week I'm gonna do without any assistance first, and then as the sets go on, I'll add on bands. Because that way, if I leave like no assistance until the end, it's gonna be really hard for me, because I'm already gonna be tired, and then I'm reducing assistance every single time, so it's gonna be harder each time. So yeah, from next week I'll start off with no assistance, and then I'll build assistance up slowly as I get more fatigued. I think that might be a smarter approach, because in that way I can get used to pulling without bands as well. But for now, those were good pulls, those were good touch rows, and now we've got archering push-ups. I'm probably going to go for like 4 to 8 in all my sets. So we'll start off with 8, and then we'll go down each time. Okay. Don't ask me where my extended hand was going. I don't know what that was. It was going up here or something. That just felt easier. That was very, very shaky. Oh yeah, no, I just had to catch my breath there for a second, because those took a lot more out of me than I was expecting. I'm still out of breath. What was that about me catching my breath? Still not done. You know, those that took a lot more out of me than I was expecting, and that's okay. I'm gonna sort of take that into account and then kind of recalculate and figure out like, okay, what do I need to do? I might move the rings up a little bit to make it slightly easier. I'm also going to switch the rings around because where my feet are, it's wet. So it's very, I don't have like a proper grip, like it is kind of slippery. I'm excited though, because that was such a challenge to do, which is good, right? We love a challenge. A challenge is how we grow. So why would I want anything less? Let's go for 4. Do I actually want to do it like this instead of switching each time? Okay, those reps weren't as messy as the first time I tried it over that side, but those right arm push-ups, they were a lot messier than my left. I'm just thinking how I can be better in my next set. The rings are on 11 right now, which is definitely making it easier. I'm gonna try going down to a 12, and I might do like, I'm gonna try alternating this time, but I'm only gonna go for 3 reps. I'm feeling gassed out, man. These ring push-ups are such a beast. I'm gonna lower down how many reps I'm aiming for. I'm only gonna aim for 3 each side. I think I was more in a mindset of, let me try and like increase the rep range from like more of a strength based to like a hypertrophy range, but this is only like my 2nd, 3rd time doing archer ring push-ups, so I need to give myself like that patience to build that strength up in the first place. So I'm gonna go for like 3 each side and just take it from there. I've moved the rings down to like 12 though, so it will be a little bit more challenging. And I'll probably add in a rest in between as well, because pushing with my left and then going out to straight arm, like my left arm is weaker anyways. And if I don't have the stabilizing component of like my arm out on this side, then obviously it's going to be much harder for me to push on my right, because all of a sudden then I don't have anything to balance my non-working arm on. Like it's all on the working arm, which will make it significantly harder, which will also tire me out more. Yeah, and 3 is like a lot. It's a lot more doable as well. Like it won't just be easy doable. Like it'll be a challenge doable, which is the main thing, because you want to keep the intensity at a level that, like, you know, it still challenges you. It doesn't completely wipe you out, but it's not like an impossible mountain to climb either. Like I still have relatively good form. I still have like the control. Like it's not like I rush through the movement, because I feel like that's a lot of things. I feel like that's the thing that a lot of people may fall into the trap of. Like you do a hard variation and it's so hard that you don't really have any control over the exercise itself. Like if my movement is this, I want to be able to control that. It's not like I want the movement to take me down, you know? I want to go slow with good form. I need to engage my core as well and realize I'm not doing that. Like it's a little bit just, and I need to keep it tense. Okay, only 3. I'll probably do one side at a time, like I'm not gonna switch over. Cool, let's start with my right this time, because I did the left last time. Okay. That was such a push. Man, these are hard reps. but I wouldn't have it any other way. Let me see if I can get one more rep out on both sides, because, yeah. Okay, that was a lot better. Like those individual reps there. Oh, wait. You know, those individual reps there, those were very, very clean. I'm very happy with those. Yeah, man, they're just hard reps to do. They're just hard. That's all it is. Like there isn't a case of me necessarily doing anything wrong. It's just they require a lot of strength, a lot of focus, and they need good form to execute as well. Like I feel a lot better pushing on my left arm than I do on my right, and that's simply because when I go down with my right hand, my left arm isn't really stable when I go out, so I don't have that foundation there for me to then go push with my right arm, you know? It's why I can push a lot better with my left right now, because my right arm, put it out straight, yeah, no problem. I have that control, but that's not the case for my left arm, but we'll just build it up. I'm not sure if you guys saw as well, like instead of keeping my feet closer, instead of keeping my feet closer, can you even see my feet right now? I have no clue. Well, now you can. You know, instead of keeping my feet closed, I had more of like a bipod stance. That just gives me a little bit more support, and it's a little bit easier for me to hold myself and push. All right, last set. I'm gonna aim for 4 again, and then push for 5. One. 2. 3. 4. 1. 2. 3. 4. Come on, push for the 5. Push for the 5. Watch your core. Don't lose tension in it. Okay, that's good. Those were good 4 sets. Especially compared to how they started. Like, that first set was not great at all, which is absolutely fine. Again, I'm getting used to it, I'm learning the technique, whatever. The stability, strength, cool, all good. But that third and fourth set especially, that was really, really good. And I'm happy with that. All right, what do we have? Pelican Curls, right? Yeah. Cool, let's just get started. Or let me get set up first and then we can get started. Right, let's try these curls out. I'm gonna try without resistance bands at first because I'll be fresher.
It helps. Pings me up.
Maybe I want on the third one. Now keep it here. Wait, hang on. My glasses are definitely going to fall off with the weight of the mic. I don't want to do that because then I won't be able to see. So let's just leave this here. Need to catch my breath for a second. The blood is rushing to my head a little bit. This is more difficult than I was expecting. I'm just trying to think how I can modify this to make it easier, but then I can still get the same like movement in, because I don't want to do like the push-up part of the Pelican push-up, because I can do that. And plus, the main thing I want to focus on training is my bicep. I guess I really just have to focus on that extension. So I guess that means if I need to train negatives, so be it. I don't particularly want to, just because it's a bit long to do in terms of taking my time going down, stepping back up, setting up. But now that I'm saying all this, I'm like, so what? It's long, but if I gotta do it, right? Alright, I want to aim for like 3 or 4, similar to like how I did with the archering push-ups. Just keep it strength based, and also getting used to the movement. I'm gonna try not doing negatives. I'm gonna try back up, curling back up. No, I realise the main reason why I don't want to do these is because they suck. They suck so much. My biceps are cooked, they are on fire. I guess I will just spam negatives. I tell you, it's that stretch though, going down into that bottom position. Oh my days. But I got no choice. If I want to get stronger, if I want to do the Pelican push-ups properly, I got to do this. I got no choice. So I will do this. I will not enjoy it, but I'll still do this. The sun's out. I'm having fun. I'm just in pain, and I'm tired, but it's okay because we're nearly done. And more than that, again, this is what I wanted, right? Like I will say, oh, I'm tired and stuff, and I can't be asked, but I can't forget this is what I wanted, right? I said I'm going to be here. I'm gonna train like the way I'm training. I'm gonna do these exercises, so I can't really complain too much because it is self-inflicted. And not only is it self-inflicted, it's a good thing as well. Right, like I'm training to get stronger, I'm training to get bigger, so I can't complain too much. That really hurts like my lower back more. But that's that rotation that I'm not used to. Also, like, I don't know if you saw, but I started with my legs wide. I'm trying to bring it in a little bit, little by little, every rep or every other rep or so. Let me try this side. Oh yeah, and the reason why I'm trying to bring my legs in is because then my base of support gets smaller. So I need to, that like shifts more weight onto my shoulders, onto like the rest of my body, and then, which makes it harder. I did 7 or 8. No, I did 7.5. The 8th one I couldn't get up. I should have started with my left first, but it is what it is. It's fine. I don't really feel like my side delt's working. I feel it more in my core, like my obliques when I go to twist, in my lower back when I have that rotation. I feel it more in my shoulders when I go down like this. That's only to like increase the range of motion a little bit. I think I'll do it the other way just so you can see like what it looks like from the back. I don't feel like I need to rest like a huge amount for this exercise, because it's not immensely challenging. It's just at the end of this workout I'm tired. I don't feel like I'm getting like a full rotation. Like I do need to rotate more. I think maybe that's a strength issue, but also like a body proprioception issue. Like I'm not really focusing on rotating all the way. It'll come with time though. It's only the first time that I'm doing them. Alright guys, we're done. I decided to leave it at like 2 sets for that. Mainly because when it came to pushing back up, like it was a struggle. It's not too bad though, because like it's my first time doing it, so I'm kind of just getting used to the movement. But it felt good to like push out and stuff. I definitely need to get used to it though. It has a much larger demand on my core than I was expecting. Like my core really did start to get tired, and I was like, damn, this is a good core workout. So I guess it's just unintentional benefits, right? Well, not unintentional benefits, but it's like the additional muscles that I'm hitting. Anyways, no, this has been a good workout though. This was a challenging workout, especially because like the moves were like a lot more advanced. But this is how you build strength and progress, right? You just choose the most violent, you choose the most challenging variation. You just throw yourself at it. Thank you for watching though. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.